I, Chief Dr. Engineer Victor Dean Ifezwe, Akochi and Watame Jemen. Also, Koimeta Nanobe, Roboga Santarama, midwife the birth of a child somewhere in Akure, long time ago. And at birth, we called him a doctor. Njakere. Damages. He will damage and he will repair you. Gentlemen and ladies, welcome, Dr. Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world. Yes. New York City is so great that come January 2017, one of us will be the president of the United States.
Yes,
One of us. The only question left is, will it be the first woman president of the United States? Or will it be the first openly racist president? I know, I said it. I'm not scared of Donald Trump. Donald Trump said that he will not trust the judgment of a Mexican-American judge. Oh yeah, he said it because the man will be biased against him for planning to build a wall between Mexico and America.
Nonsense.
He also said that he will not trust the judgment of a Muslim American judge because he said he will ban all Muslims from coming to America. You see, I think Trump is onto something here. You know, you boys should pay attention, my homeboys.
Yes.
Because you can go to court now and say, you don't trust the judgment of this white judge. Yeah, because this white judge is the grandchildren of racists. People who enslaved you. I'm giving you ideas. I'm not collecting money. Just you can make that case.
Yes, sir.
If Trump wins, you can win. Now, I tell you, it's going to be an interesting summer in America. For me, I'm ready to move to Australia as soon as Donald Trump is sworn in as the president of the United States. I'm ready. You ask why? Why Australia? Let me tell you. No. A homeowner in Australia ran over a frog with his lawnmower. He was mowing the lawn and ran over a frog.
But why now?
He felt so bad that he had to airlift the frog 500 miles away to receive treatment in a hospital. So the thing is this is what I'm saying. If they could treat a frog this way, imagine how they would treat me. A potential goat.
Yes.
No, wait. When I say goat, I mean the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't know there is another meaning of goat.
Yes.
Until last week.
He-goat.
When Muhammad Ali died. You know? Ali was not just a flamboyant heavyweight boxer. His lasting legacy was in what he achieved outside the ring. It's not about this my practice, people I cut up every morning, every day. It's about what I achieved outside of this place.
Yes.
If you like, ask Tomato Joss.
Yes.
Now, Ali was the one that said he paid a big price when he said he's not going to fight in Vietnam.
Yes.
He lost millions of dollars when he was banned from boxing.
Yes.
You know, but he made the sacrifice just to prove that black lives matter.
Yes.
Yeah, he said he will not be recruited by those who have denied him freedom in America to go and fight far away in Vietnam. That is classic.
Yes. Classic.
Watch him.
And shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. What, I'm going to shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? I would just take me to jail.
You see, that's that. At Muhammad Ali's funeral the other day, Bill Clinton captured our sentiments when he said this. Watch.
I will always think of Muhammad as a truly free man of faith. And being a man of faith, he realized he would never be in full control of his life.
Wow. Yeah. He also said this. Watch.
He refused to be imprisoned by a disease that kept him hamstrung longer than Nelson Mandela was kept in prison in South Africa.
People have opinion of Ali, what they think about him. But when you think about what killed him, he died as a result of complications from Parkinson's syndrome. You know? Talking about sick people, President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria is sick. Do you know? Do you know?
Yes.
He's currently receiving treatment in a hospital in the UK. Now I don't know what happened to that Abios hospital. What happened? Even Aso Rock Hospital. Why is he not there getting treatment? What is up with that?
It's for the treatment of the people of Nigeria. Not the president.
That's true. Now, the official statement was that he was on a 10-day vacation.
Yes.
During which he will rest and seek treatment for a stubborn ear infection. Now, unofficially, the stories are more colorful.
Yes.
There are reports that doctors have removed what is causing the ear infection in Buhari's ear. His original birth certificate. They said he hid it there so that nobody will find it before the election. That was what was causing it. They now removed it. I didn't say this. It's what they were saying. Now, some people also said that he wasn't even sick. That's Femi Adesina. The guy is saying that I am sick. Femi is still saying that he wasn't sick. He started doing... Anyway, some said that he was in London to meet with the Queen and agree on how is the best way to break Nigeria up.
How many times?
Now, the most fascinating story was that of those who are insisting that Buhari traveled to London to avoid the Niger Delta Avengers. What? That their missiles were about to rain on Aso Rock. The man, Buhari said, I'm out of here.
Yes,
now, on the part of Buhari, he said, and I quote, I can fall sick like anyone else.
That's true.
Hey, yeah. You know, I thought about taking Lucozade and Rabina to him. You know, even to wish him quick recovery, you know?
Now.
Even a wrap of Moi Moi and Agidi. But I checked with Eric Air. Eric Air said they don't go to where he is. You see, that's why if you're sick, stay around your people so that you can get a Gide and a Camo and all those things. Going to this far country, how will Buhari be eating, what do they serve in London? Chips and what?
Chicken and
Kebab.
kebab.
Can you imagine Buhari eating a sandwich, you know, cheese and you know,
Chicken and
stay
cheese.
where you can eat amala and tuwo.
Yeah.
You feel better. Your body will adapt to what you are used to. Meanwhile, the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo,
Yes.
met with the governors of the Niger Delta states and service chiefs over this Avenger thing.
Yes, now.
Because they are threatening to destroy Nigeria in 7 days.
Was it not cleaned up?
After the 7 days, they give another ultimatum, another 7 days. After another 7, you know. Anyway,
Yes.
but this guy met with the service chiefs. You see change. In just 1 year, a mere commissioner has been transformed into someone who meets with the service chiefs. Remember when he was not allowed to attend security briefings? Yeah, because he didn't have security clearance. Now he's the man in charge. And people tell me there's no change. There's no change. That is change, my man. That is change. Now, talking about changing times, Nigeria's former president, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, you know him? You remember him? He continues to put up charming offensive across the world. Last week, he said this to Bloomberg News. Watch.
We did very well. I think within the 5 years that I was in office, that was when agriculture got to the peak. You can ask anybody.
I know. I say Benny.
Benny.
Benny. Now,
sir.
Jonathan said he was persuaded to squander $18 billion in excess crude account. He didn't want to do it. He was persuaded. I said, this man, self. So University of Port Harcourt didn't teach him that you leave the kitchen if you cannot stand the heat.
Yes, now.
At Akure, they taught me that. I don't know why they didn't teach him that at University of Port Harcourt. Anyway, he also told Bloomberg News this. Watch.
Do you worry that you will come under investigation for corruption?
No, of course, obviously that I will be investigated, and I've been investigated. Yes, investigations are going on.
This is the man, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, PhD. Now, this is the one that blew my mind. Jonathan suggested in that interview that Nigeria should revisit the anti-gay law that he passed and signed. Remember? And I'm asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? He has been hanging out with people abroad, you know, a lot. And they've been paying him and giving him awards. Now they are telling him what to say. Maybe the CIA is using him. They want to transform Nigeria. That's what they are doing now. That is what I'm hearing. The people say that all the time. Or maybe his eyes are beginning to open. Who knows? to see. I don't know what he's saying. Now, if you think that governance in Nigeria is a joke, you are right. Yeah. If you think that it's beyond a joke, you're also right.
Yes.
Last week, Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose announced that he was going on strike. Oh yeah. He said he's going on strike to support the workers of his state who are already on strike.
Is he on strike?
I know. This is a wonderful man. Fayose has not paid these workers for months. They are on strike, so he decided to go on strike too.
Yeah.
Now, after Fayose went on strike, I asked myself this question. Why am I not following the greatest entertainer on Nigeria political scene today? On Twitter. Why am I not following him? And I went and followed him. You know, I hope this will not make the Nigerian newspapers to stop bringing us the daily show by Ayo Fayose.
Well, yes, sir.
It's the most entertaining show. The man has so much comedy skills beyond what you can see on Keeping It Real.
Doctor, is he paying himself?
He's not paying himself. He's not. He's not even eating anymore. He's on strike. He's fasting.
But he's selling beans.
Anyway, in sports news, Stephen Keshi, the former Eagles player and who later became a coach, died last week.
Hey.
Oh yeah. So sad. Keshi succeeded in playing for Eagles and coaching them and winning the African Cup of Nations. It's not an easy thing to do. As a player, as a coach,
yes.
It's not an easy thing. Even Chris and Chukwu, all those people, they didn't achieve something like that. Now that he's dead, all of you, I see all of you on Facebook, who used to abuse him, you are now pretending as if you miss him so much. Oh, we miss him. Oh, hypocrites. Now, speaking of hypocrites, for those of you who do not know, on this show, we stay away from tragedies for tragedy's sake. When we talk about any tragic event, it must have an element of humor in it.
Yes.
Or some lessons that we can learn. Now, the killing of a Nigerian woman in Kano is one of such stories.
Yes.
On this show, we have always opposed people taking the laws into their hands.
Yes.
But we found out that most people do the most terrible thing on the basis of their conviction. And it's always attached to religious convictions. But on this show, we say, you cannot kill somebody to defend your God.
Yes.
You cannot. Your God should be able to fight for himself.
Yes.
Now, the president came out to condemn the killing of this woman. But then he said something that was a kind of justification for that killing. He said that we should all respect other people's religion.
Yes.
I mean, that is a given, but that's not a reason to kill people. By saying that it's wrong to kill the woman, but at the same time saying that people should also learn to respect other people's religion, you're essentially justifying the killing of that woman.
Exactly.
So Buhari, I don't know who writes these speeches for you. If you want this country to move forward, you have to be stronger and bigger than yourself. You have to transcend yourself. I'm talking to you. I'm just helping you out.
Doctor!
That's what I do here. Help people out. It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
words.
Now, the first picture you're looking at is the cousin of former President Goodluck Jonathan. He is coming out from court where he is facing trial for stealing $40 million. What? You see, look at him. Yeah. $40 million. And look at him very well. He is smiling, And this is a lesson. When you are facing a trial of this magnitude, the first law is keep smiling. The second one is hold a Bible. He's holding a Bible, telling you that he can't do anything bad. Can you imagine that? The audacity. These are the hypocrites we're talking about. Nonsense. Hypocrites. Tomorrow you go to church. Anyway, now the next picture you're looking at is the picture of a pregnant woman. Now, this woman, they said that her pregnancy is the largest they've seen in this world. What? And on the other side is the picture of Rotimi Amaechi. Now, what this tells you is that there are two kinds of pregnancies.
Yes.
There are those that have due dates and those that do not.
Definitely.
Why are you laughing? No, Amaechi is my man. You know that me and Amaechi we are tight. It's just that he should let his work talk for him. He talks too much. Don't you think so? Here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. El-Rufai out to kill me, says Shehu Sani. You know Shehu Sani, the senator? He's saying that El-Rufai is out to kill him.
Why?
And I'm like, that little El-Rufai? Shame on you, Shehu. Shame on you. Shehu, do you know that you can pick up El-Rufai, hide him inside your afro, and nobody will find him for weeks? For weeks. Why are you afraid of him? Eh? Pick him up, you know. Come over him, man. That's it. Nonsense. We won't kill or kidnap anybody, says the Niger Delta Avengers. Hey, yeah, you know, they're so considerate. But they don't understand. The Supreme Court of Nigeria said that in Nigeria, oil pipelines are people too. And they are more valuable than Nigerians. So if you destroy them, you are doing more than killing people and kidnapping people.
Absolutely.
Check the Supreme Court ruling of 1996.
Yes.
I'm not making it up.
Yes.
It's not true.
Yes. It's inconsistent.
Babangida alive in Germany, not dead, says the family.
Yes.
I'm like, he better be alive. At least, if he wants to die, not the same week that we are honoring the great Muhammad Ali. You know, it will be confusing. He's alive. Anyway, Nigerians tell Buhari, name and shame the looters, not showing us mere figures. Did you see what happened?
Yes,
they were showing us how much money they got. They didn't tell us who were the people who stole the money. This Nigerian self, you give them keke na pepe, and they want private jets. Nigeria loses 197 billion to bad roads, says Dangote. Dangote, you know Dangote? He's saying that we lose 197 billion every year because of bad roads. Now, I bet you he didn't add the value of the 101 people that his trucks kill every year. He didn't add that. You know, in his calculation, he was just thinking about the tire. He didn't add the value of those people that his truck killed. Nonsense. If this is America, you know he will be broke by now. They will sue him and he will pay. This is very interesting. This is for you. This is for you. Man dies during marathon sex with concubine. This is my question. This is a warning to you, but this is my question. When reporters get to the scene of this event, you know, they ask that most important question: how many rounds? They don't care. They don't care what, you know. Once they get in there, they will keep asking how many rounds? How many? I need to know whether it's marathon. I need to know whether it's marathon. If it's not marathon, they go home.
It's not sprints.
It's time for your
email.
It's time for your email. Tomato Juice, welcome back. Wow.
Every day is welcome.
I mean,
maybe I should go for long so I can get
Do you need a
real.
new uniform?
I'm
feeling good now. I want to write a check.
I've been saying it for this while. Maybe God has finally answered my prayers.
I think I'm feeling. Just get me my checkbook after this. I'll give you.
Amen.
You need a new uniform.
Next week, new uniform.
Yeah.
Hey.
And this here, I think you need to do Brazilian thing.
You see, don't listen to people with natural hair. Don't listen to people like him.
Summer is coming. You know what?
No, I'm fine with my natural hair. My man is fine.
Which one? Is it the one? Wait. Is it the one from Russia or the one from... Okay, let's go. Tell me after the show.
The time is running out. Okay. Our first email is from Honorable Shehu Lima from Jigawa.
Yeah, that's my friend.
We
used to drink kunu a long time ago.
Sure.
When you were not yet born. You know?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He right.
Anyway, let me know. I wanted to say that they've not met. You know? I mean, your parents, that's what I mean.
I'm sure.
Keep going.
He writes, yes. Doctor,
yes.
I want you to come to the aid of President Muhammadu Buhari by saving him from Lai Mohammed and Femi Adesina.
He needs someone to save him. From Femi especially.
When you have people like Femi Adesina and Lai Mohammed telling lies to the president on per second billing,
Wow.
Why won't the president have ear infection? Subscribing to your weekly diagnosis is far more medicinal than going to London for treatment.
Of course.
It's high time you recommend the replacement of these liars. With Adeola, we are rest assured she will keep it real.
Wow.
Regards to your professional nurse, Tomato Joe.
You know, thank you, my friend. You know, let me say this. When I was at Johns Hopkins University studying medicine, I did a fellowship on ENT, ear and throat infection. I could treat the president, but nobody cared. Nobody cared. They didn't care about me.
Nope.
But that's okay. That's okay. Let him go to London. Let him spend pounds. You know, I could treat him. I'll collect naira. I don't know why. I don't know why there's no respect for me. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about this when he comes back. We'll talk about what was the question again. Next. I forgot the question. Next.
Our second email is from Ali Ahmed. He writes.
Ali Ahmed. Don't we
that's
know
your friend
him?
too.
Yeah. Don't we know him?
Oh God, everybody's your friend.
No. This one I think okay, but go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Dear Dr. Damages, this is my first email.
Oh,
I love your show and I don't miss it.
Wow.
Keep up the good work. What is your view about the current APC change in Nigeria?
Oh.
And tell Tomato Joss to stop rubbing too much makeup and lipstick. She should also learn to laugh like a lady. Ahmed, how is that for you? Yeah, man. By the way, are you sure this show is coming live from New York City, USA? These guys laughing at the background seems to be motor packed out.
Nonsense!
Ali, you finished them. Thank you for writing. I've been talking. I'm talking. I have meetings. Nothing works. Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much. As for the APC, you know, and their change, I was told that they are hiring 500,000 teachers.
Why not?
In fact, we have 3 people here who are going home. They're going home for their other job. And then they have started giving out lunch to school children. Do you know
That's
that?
very good.
You know, when I was at school, I was always hungry. That's why I can't, you know, anyway, let me not do that. But by this time next year, we will know if there is change or not. Yeah. If, like they say in French, do you want me to speak French? I know, let me not confuse people here. Like they say in French, the more things change, the more they remain the same. If we don't see change by this time next year,
Interpret.
that's it.
Interpret.
Would that bring a good
She's happy.
You sound Chinese.
Next.
Our final email is from Chris
already?
in Houston. Yeah, time is ticking.
Wow.
We have to go.
Okay.
We have lives. He writes.
I pay you to do this. I pay you a lot of money. Don't say that. Okay, go ahead.
Dear
go ahead.
Dr. D.
Oh, my man. From where? Houston? Houston, yeah. I think we're going to Houston
Chris from
very
Houston.
soon. Yeah.
News to me.
Yeah, you are going to go.
Dear
Next
Dr.
stop.
D,
Yeah, next
I am
stop.
not your friend, but have been following your program,
He's not my
which
friend.
I think is not only entertaining but very informative.
Oh.
Please keep it up.
Oh, thank you.
Can you please ask TJ to render herself to Nigeria to reduce the tomato scarcity and stop wasting away in New York? I've been saying the same thing.
It's a good point. It's a good point. You know, over to you, Tomato Joss. Why are you here and they're suffering in Nigeria without tomatoes?
Listen,
Why?
I'm going to Africa in December, Africa. You shall hear
No,
more.
Nigeria is not Africa. Africa is in
I'm
Nigeria.
going to Africa.
Africa is in Nigeria.
I'm a citizen of the world.
No, Tomato Joss.
Africa is a country.
Okay, we'll talk about this
It's
after
a
the show.
continent.
This
too.
is
Who is that? Yeah,
guy?
boss.
Who's that guy?
Exactly.
Ali.
You
Ali.
are right.
That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to Dr. Damages at
Gmail.com.
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Here's my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book I Am the Greatest by Muhammad Ali. And it says, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth.
That's deep.
Yeah, because the man was great. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Doctor, you have to delete that.
Yeah.
Delete that. That one.
Delete it. So Tomato Joss. I don't know. Tomato Joss. So what is going on? Summer is coming. How do you spice up your life during summer?
Well, according to you, I need to first change my hair.
No, yeah.
So where's the money?
Yeah, that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
I need the
Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be. Things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.